Rest in peace, Pain. Not playing against the Lurus deck, so could be Phoenix though. They're high on the ladder, playing historic. Good chances they're playing a Phoenix deck. Get back to me, yeah. If you ever think of anything, anytime. Yeah, I'm sure there's. Ooh, no, never mind. Jeskai control mirror match. No, I know you like the stream, but maybe, you know, there's something that triggers you, or turn their search into a think tank. As they probably have Portable Hole in their deck. Actually, if they're playing the Opus Gearhold version, they might not have Portable Hole. Chance. Oh, they're playing the. Oof. I think Gideon is a problem for my deck. Oh.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. I have just the trick for this.
Yeah. I mean, Zan's been doing good with that deck, like, consistently, I think, so. Maybe the horror will bail me out. Hey Felix, what's up? Play against the chat and let us win. That's the best improvement you can bring us. In your alley. You got any dirty comments in stock today? Yeah, Autumn. You have nothing to say. Nearly's like,
if I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
the question is do I fire off Prismari command now? Are they gonna risk tapping out? I'll chill, I think. My plan was to command plus charm on turn 6. Now I might use a command. Your Prismari command Narset and loot, does that work, or does Narset stop the draw? It stops the draw. What are your thoughts on your blue-white Baelish Parson deck currently? I think without the red cards, your removal is not ideal. I think the red removal is pretty good. I think the Parson tech's decent. I think it's an okay deck. I think you can probably do better. Treasure is good though. Getting a couple of treasure, 2 damage. Treasure token, damage. Oh, look at that Octologist. Got 4 different people who answered your question. You must be special. Oh wow. Am I just dead? It's not dead, but they go Dad Gideon. Oh right, so you can't really tap out against their deck. Please they don't have mana for Teferi plus Gideon. I've got that going for me.
Show me what you can do. It's time to give up.
I think horror might be pretty good in the meta. People don't really have removal for it. I don't think so. Especially if you have a rest in peace in play, they can't even go double on holy heat. Hopefully you don't have another Narset. Yeah, DG, what's up? I'd have another chance. Wow. And they just had the perfect hand, eh? Double chance was the Gideon. Pretty rough. Well, Innistrad can be standard and historic, yeah, split format. I'm not gonna have a ton of time to test. I'm like gone all of this weekend. Weekend after that, I've got Thanksgiving. I'm here relying on my teammates a lot and not ideal. It's tough, like testing for tournaments takes so much time. Archangel Addison was standard illegal with its C play. It might. Decent card, dodges cyclic apparition. I don't know why you're playing so slowly.
Right on schedule.
I mean, honestly, I'm losing this game because I played poorly, kind of. I even knew about the one chance for glory. I was playing it like I was playing in a control matchup, but they're like, their strat's a little exploitable if you know what you're doing, but I just messed up. All I had to do was wait. I guess they could have had Archmage Charm back up on top of everything. I don't know why they're playing so slowly though. They're literally like, I mean, they must be lagging or something, right? It's not like their turns are very complicated. Hey, Aegis Macy. I think I might try your blue-white deck at some point. Well, probably not today, but or this afternoon. How does the championship work? I think this splits rounds both days. Alright, I have Teferi and Gideon. Good for me. I do have a horror. Add a standard one, yeah. I think your Brutal Cathar Fumigate thing, or whatever it's called, Doomstar, that don't make sense.
Hold that thought.
Money, I don't know. I just have one. I figured it seems like probably doesn't die too easily in the format. Let's see. Let's find out how good it is. Already ring 4 and they're playing so slowly.
The focused and disciplined.
Tilt, yeah. I mean, it is kind of tilty. I mean, 8. That's just not reasonable. I took like less than 2 minutes there at 8 minutes already.
Hone your prowess.
They just break. Aggressive in that deck. I mean, they must be lagging or doing something else or playing on their phone maybe. Yeah, I never want a Yorgo, but this is just extreme. Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if maybe they were just not ghosting, yeah. I mean, that would be one reason. Alright, what do I have to kill first? Probably Teferi.
Wow, already 3 years. My kid is younger laughing face.
I'm sick. Hope you and your kid and your family are doing good. Thanks for the... Oh, anniversary. 3 years. Let's see. I get flame... Flame Bolt Marset. Do I care? They get an extra draw? Kind of. What's my opinion about Mono Red and Historic? I think it's a pretty good deck. I haven't played it, only against it. I don't even care, honestly. I can get rid of the... I guess I kind of do care.
This is overwhelming.
Because they're gonna plus on my horror. I don't want to be able to have double counterspell them. I guess I'll do it. Actually... I don't know if this is great. Sunset Law, welcome to Tour. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, is it can play it twice?
I was not prepared for this.
Kind of good for me. Can draw 2 and bounce their spell. Burn target. Oh no. Sure. 6, they have a lot of mana. Wait, did I not cycle? No, it's tapped out. So I can... Alright, I'll let that resolve.
This is a plane worth saving.
Worth or no worth?
Now it's
When is gonna be World Championship? They didn't say yet, but at the end of next year. Alright, so I can counter it and bounce something. I think I would just want to draw 2 cards. Target player draws 2 cards. Kind of cool, even if they have a counter, it doesn't, it's like, I guess they have Stifle in their deck. Did I play the Modern Challenge on Sunday? No, I tried playing the Pioneer Challenge and it didn't go very well. I wish I played the Modern Challenge. I think this is maybe better than cycling right now. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. Kind of cool. Is there like you can maybe play?
Prowess is unmatched by my peers.
You could play Wall of Blossoms, and then if you have 2 Wall of Blossoms with a horror in place, just infinite draws, right? Alright, they play slow, but at least they scoop when they're beaten. I know, I have a little spice. Alright, what are they gonna have? I think maybe they have Niv in their sideboard? Not too sure, I forget. Rest in Peace and Cage, not very good. Bolts are not very good. And the sweepers, I'll keep, oh. Or probably 1 sweeper. I forgot how Zan got me in the sideboard games last time. Should go to bed. Are you still up at 9 AM? What? Are you not in Canada? What's going on? Six AM? Oh, you're on the West Coast? And, for some reason I thought you were maybe in, I guess I don't know where you live. Vancouver? Oh yeah, if it's 6 AM you should probably go to bed. This Hull and Lightning Helix a little awkward. Set for a spicy? Yeah, I think it's kind of cool with the 1 mana removal spell. I have a bunch of 1 mana spells. Also kill stuff. You have Shark Typhoon, you can kill like 1-shot Teferi or something big. I don't know, it's kind of a sweet card. Fan favorite. Perfect cards. This is like perfect Planeswalker design.
I train every day, keep an open mind.
Sunset Law says, really liking your Ragdos Vam deck, still not good at playing it. Well, I've played it a lot. I don't know how much of the stream you caught, but going over the VODs on X2 and trying to play along and try and guess what I'm gonna do. That's always, I think that's good. I don't know if I have great advice. General advice, always kind of tricky, but I guess don't forget you're kind of a mid-range deck almost more than an aggressive deck. You have the emblem. Oh, I could just jam the Narset. I use this first.
Meditate and prepare.
Do dispute. Almost definitely want the cheap spell. Narset minus discard for Smart Command. What are my other options? My other options are just Lightning Helix, tap land, go. How many cards in the already 4? I think I like getting Narset in play.
I prefer a peaceful resolution, but I'll strike with the cunning mind of the dragon.
Discard the dispute, or even the shark type.
Still have
Such
a chance.
violence is upsetting.
Yeah, it's a deck Zanza, yeah, it's been playing a lot in tuning, and you got pretty high on the ladder too, is it? No, it's the real deal. It's pretty legit. Oh, they have the horror as well. Very.
present and future are bound by threads of time. I have just the trick for this.
Dovin's vetoed. I have a Proctor. I have 5 mana.
Let me help you practice.
Iterate first. And keep counterspell mana up.
I shall miss your company.
That's 7 cards. I kind of want to kill that anyways, right? Because of protect my planeswalkers. Oh, to get to attack with Hull if they want this, but at least it's their whole turn. You think the Affinity deck can do well in the current meta? Yeah, I think the Affinity deck's pretty good, yeah. What were the bad matchups? White was really bad game 1, but was 4 Archon. It was okay after sideboard. I could see that matchup being tricky if they start playing the Vanguards, have a few green creatures. The Vanguard might mess up the Archon sideboard plan. Alright, do I want to draw or do I need mana? I could use the mana to do some exploration stuff.
To open the mind, you must first open the heart.
To open the mind, yeah, first open the heart. I've said it better myself. Oh, right, it's iteration. Gonna iterate again? Probably. Oh, actually, the disputes. I don't mind. There's no search. We have 5 cards. 4. I was gonna fire this off now, I guess. Oh, resolves? Not expect that to resolve. Right now they have mana for search. I actually don't have mana for. They might not even play their mana. I think I should just draw a card. Was not that.
Strike with a cunning mind.
Number 11 is much higher than that. Yeah. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I have multiple. That card's just really good. Pretty good against shark tokens.
How overwhelming.
These have picked up the pace. They must have been busy because now they're just going at the same speed I am. I need to interact with it on the side. You just have to have a card in your deck that kills it. I don't want to scoop.
body should move in unison, like wind and wave. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Commit. Problem with commit is that it's a flash threat. When you're committing a Niv or a Nezahal, it feels pretty good because you get to untap and punish them. But with that, I mean, you commit and didn't. Yeah, I mean the horror seems real. I mean, I won game 1 was my horror, and not their game. Winning this game was their horror. It might just be better in historic than it is in standard, honestly. Disco. What's this? Oh, discombobulate. Yeah, I mean you might have to. Yeah, it might have to be like, because Disco is pretty good against Shark Typhoon as well. Yeah, not discombobulate. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, there you go. That's your combo. Hullbreaker and Narset. You bounce your Narsets. Gross. For the late game, just in case. In case you need more. I guess I have to start chewing through their vetoes. No, it's just dispute gets me. If they dispute, I might just go. Alright, at least I got a veto. Innistrad Championship will be half historic, half standard. The top 8 will be in... Not sure, actually. Alright, they're back to playing unbearably slow. Oh, I get to untap, right. I will determine who finishes top 6 of the championship. It's the double elimination bracket, right? You've got quarterfinals, then you have 4 people who drop down to the lower bracket, and then if you lose the first, you lose in the losers bracket right away, then you're 7 and 8. I wanted to make a video about the Worlds announcement yesterday, and I started recording, and I spent like 20 or 30 minutes trying to like... It's not easy to just speak and not like mess up, and I mean, I know I can edit and stuff, but I was really struggling, and I felt like it was like kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do these videos like just before going to sleep though. Alright, the Kraken. Yeah, I did keep 1 sweeper in. I mean, I guess I just have to find my 7 drops before they find their drops. Script. Yeah, I should maybe literally type down everything I want to say, but then you can tell like the guy's reading, so but maybe that's better than Yeah, I'm gonna I need a schedule. I need to just write down a schedule. Because I've been like I'm gonna start going back to the swimming pool too. I need a schedule of like when I go to the pool, obviously the stream, when I do my YouTube video maybe, if I wanna doing YouTube. I think that'll help me. Just have it written down. Write down every point, not how. Yeah, I mean you can do both, right? You can do bullet points, you can do so this played into, I think I just have Sigo here, but still a bunch of disputes. If I get my Narsif dispute, it just feels so bad. But I don't have veto. Nice. I didn't have dispute either.
Those who cannot pursue, hone your prowess.
Wait. Oh. So brutal.
Keep an open mind. That which appears mystical is merely the think, then act. Let me help you practice. There are so many
Narration would be
mysteries.
nice here.
Meditate and prepare.
I think Veto's still better than dispute. And I already have one veto. You think I'm just gonna add one hull breaker after every game? And by the end of the stream, it's gonna be 4 in the main. Turbo hull breaker. See. Do this first. If I can find a Teferi maybe.
Just the trick for this. Breathe in. Exhale.
I won't hide from the world any longer. Keep up the pace.
Wow. I'm so unlucky. No land. Unreal. Hullbreaker, yeah. Hullbreaker is really good, but it's also exploitable if you're just all in on Hullbreaker. That's kind of a neat trick by them. They can turn it around somehow. You need Chance for Glory into Gideon, into more Chance for Glories. They could have it. That's a good start for them. Iteration into Chance for Glory. That'd be pretty impressive if they actually turned it around. I am in my 7 drop. No. Coach, put me in, coach. Folk or
practiced against many foes like you. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Hedology magic? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone.
My mind needs a rest.
Who are you? Feel free to say hi, introduce yourself. Alright, that's what we needed. Good enough. Limited streamer, cool. First time chatter, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm mostly a constructed streamer. Do enjoy limited though, great format. Probably a better format than constructed. Yeah. Playing a little historic, practicing for the championship, and currently getting off trash. Alright, I think one play I can actually make, except no, because they all have ward 1. One cool play I could have done is 2 damage to a lord, draw 2, and then if I draw a helix, I kill the other lord and it kills both. The problem is that costs me 7 mana. That is not gonna work. I think I'm just ward 1. Merfolk, yeah. I draw as I'm all again, and I had to keep a bad hand. Alright, let's see. It's probably do something like that. Also trim a 5 mana to fairy. We have 4 mana in our set, I know. Why no angers? Because I have 4 bolts and rest in peace and cage in my main, so I figured I didn't need to play anger. On it, Wrath of God against humans when their creatures get bigger than 3 toughness. Maybe kills a Corvold, Crackling Drake. Even in control matchups, maybe it kills a big Shark Typhoon or... Let's see. Don't want to kill that thing. That's some cool emotes. I notice a theme. I see a pattern. That card always feels so bad when you're playing control. Get your spot removal. You know what? Let's not take a ton of damage. That creature is basically always going to be 2 power. Yeah, it is true. It feels so bad when you're playing anything. Good point. Alright, they don't have a counter.
I strike with a cunning mind.
That was unfortunate. Could have really used the extra spell there. Salut Haz. Ragdos, ouais, j'ai continué à jouer, mais j'ai perdu un peu de rank hier. Même si j'ai pas mal gagné.
Let me help you practice.
Alan Walk's probably gonna be a problem. Parce que la liste a bougé un peu. Je sais pas, t'as qu'à mater les VOD. Might have another trickster, but that's still better for me than them just playing a Island War Merfolk. I guess I could have company into Double Lord. That would be nasty. Alright, not quite. Oh, Island Walk though, yeah.
I need
Yeah,
some
maybe I
time.
should have kept Helix for that reason. I mean, I can't really win if I just... Did I even draw that many lands? 8 lands? Or 8 spells? Not even that, like, crazy. I was gonna draw and hope I get lucky. Guess I won't attack, at least holding up the master. Damn, but kind of trashed. Drew pretty well though. One job into Adept, into a good company. They don't hit a... I mean, I guess they don't have that many Alan Walk lords, right? But I guess they had Trickster, they could have a Trickster, Master... Only have one blue up. Would have to be like miscast. They're all in. Alright, hit me dealer. Active negation. Pretty ballsy of them to keep playing more creatures there. Yahtzee. Oh. Does horror even do anything for me? I need to have played 4 spells. I guess it would have been good. I drew... No, I'm not, I wouldn't have had the mana, right? Let's see. It might have been enough. Oh. That's needed to bounce the Island Walker. I'll have 2 Island Walkers. Could have played Horror. Untap was 8 mana. Played Teferi plus. I hope I have an instant in my top 2, but they replay it. And I would have to draw Charm. I mean, if I hadn't known the top of my deck, it would have worked out for me. Damn, that was impressive. That was after the sweeper to like 20 for 1. Damn. And my 1 dead card too. Alright, let's see. Let's see if it was a fluke last match. They drew really well last match. I mean, they drew like, what, in game 2, they drew like 6-7 lands, was all spells, and they didn't draw too many of the like stupid scouts. My draw is terrible again. Hello, Freen. Also, the Horror is really bad against them. The Island Walk and their spells are so cheap and stuff. What happened to mono white humans being top tier decks in Historic? Still is. Hey, this is better, just full Narset. This one was Teferi. That's pretty bad against them. I'm not gonna do that. I think that's a better way of sideboarding. Even though it's gonna take me a while. They'll probably scoop once I have like 7 cards in the hand to pick. Alright, finally in D. Mana, free damage trooper. Yeah, you have Anger of the Gods, Sweltering Sun, Clarion. Oh, that's another reason to split your Wrath of Gods and your Day of Judgments. Best of Talents. Oh.
If you wish to surrender now, hone your prowess.
I mean, I don't want to give up on Jeskai control just because I lost twice to Merfolk. I was gonna say, I don't want to play into a counter spell and then the untap get to rather play iteration to turn the company. So I just not a miscast. I've killed Narset, still if she has Stalin in play, attacking me. Belt Pierce or miscast? Oh, Hmm. I guess that's not so bad actually. I wanna play the charm this turn. I can make them draw two. You have to discard one. Not the worst. It's like I could use at least one of my lands. Not calling Narset last turn was really bad. Now they're killing it. Makes no sense. They know I'm gonna cast a sweep. Is the killing for later?
Train harder.
Kind of a weird play. Wait, what? Oh, it's two other merfolks? Dude, I don't even know what the cards do. I thought it was three other merfolks for some reason. Horrible.
The past, present, and future. Keep an open mind. Meditate and prepare.
I'm not going to
I
send
should have
this
played
one.
Narset this turn. I guess if they had company, they would have played it last turn to try and hit a lord, right? They probably don't have company. If I kill that, I go up to 9, and if they have a lord, they have exactly def 10. I should save lightning helix. They play a lord, 3, 6, 9 anyways. If they have a lord, I'm dead no matter what. Counter the lord, and then they only have 7 damage, but then I did 5. I guess I should do it now to play around, at least play around Spell Pierce or Dispute. This way I don't lose to everything, I just lose to words.
long do you want to wait for a rematch? I won't hide from the world any longer.
Blossom still a scout.
Hold that thought.
I won't steal the scout right away though. I don't die to a lord. I don't bounce the god because then my Teferi dies. I don't get to cast my charm. I think my play was better. Sending this at me, at Teferi, and this at me. I made that
Mighty
one
warrior. I can
line
see
that was not very good because of indestructible, but I feel like they've been playing very well. Catching breaks. S plus.
Let's skip to the good part.
A plus was greedy to get to draw cards. That's not great. Is they draw, I draw.
Let me demonstrate the prowess of my ancestors. Strike with the cunning mind of the dragon.
Keep up the pace.
Many paths lie before me.
I don't need to do anything. Sigo is a lot of mana up. I don't try to counter that, honestly.
Hold that thought.
Strike with a cunning mind. My prowess is unmatched. I have just the trick for this.
Only missing 3 mana to fairy. I'll play my that instant speed.
I'll have a better plan. With each turn of the clock, your reality will crumble.
Breathe in. Exhale.
think they're one of these what's your win con people. Like, well, I literally have a hull in play. Component. Can do it.
To open the mind, you must first open the heart.
Are they still playing? I think they're salty. I think that's how they roll, probably. People like to play it out. Yeah, card's okay against them. Like, counters a company for 2 mana on my turn. Later in the game, it's not a dead draw. Counters a trickster. Kind of like removal, cheap removal. What's the worst card in my deck, though? I don't really have worse cards. Maybe for smart commands, a bit worse. Not super great against them. Authority? Nah, Authority's not good against kind of aggro decks. Good against goblins, it's good when their creatures have haste. You don't want to just blindly bring in Authority against every creature deck just for the few life it might gain you. Pretty poor strat. HK's pretty good def company, right? Companies. Narset's pretty good. Gets you a card. It makes it that their free for doesn't draw. I mean, that's what won me this game. If they had drawn like multiple cards from that free for, I would have lost almost for sure. Yeah. Stumble upon this on your YouTube channel got me real nostalgic. That the songs, yeah, these are pretty cool, honestly. I don't play that ones for DMCA'd. I wonder if the 1 second got me DMCA'd, probably. Thanks for that. I think that's how it works, right? Just even 1 second gets you not a now when my yeah, please don't link anything with music in it. I don't mind links, but just no music, because then when this gets uploaded to YouTube, probably means I can't monetize it and stuff. Just cost me several pennies. Impossible, really? I mean, how else would it work? I mean, it just like coded somehow, right? Would it make a difference whether it's a fraction of a second or like 5 seconds or 2 minutes? I don't know. I don't know how long they need to Oh, 1 second is too late. I don't know. I thought maybe it's. I don't know how the system works for YouTube strikes or whatever. No, I guess I'm good. You're good, Jim. Alright, well. I guess that to be somewhere. That was not very convincing, though. A matchup. Stuff. Adept, company. Keep counters. The god is good. I was playing 2 split. Yeah, but I have Rest in Peace in my deck too. Kind of bugged me to play Rest in Peace by Triumph, so it's probably Niv. And that's probably another matchup where all my card choices is terrible. I don't have Portable Hold for the 2/2. I mean, not to be a hater, but I think Niv just... I mean, just when you build Niv, I tried building Niv and the mana just doesn't even work. It's just not a functional deck. Maybe they're just playing like 4-color control, some kind of bolus deck. I have honestly no idea.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Put thoughtfulness before action.
I guess Rest in Peace does a little something against their drawn in the lock.
I have reached my limit.
Alright. Pick. I don't hate it, honestly. I'm probably gonna cycle this anyways. It's cycling it would be pretty greedy. Could use the land. Looks like they might have drawn in the lock. They got priority for a second. Lightning Helix drawn in the lock. Smart command. That's kind of yikes. Pretty much lose if they resolve a Niv. What are the balls for? Phoenix? I think the best, they're good against the good decks. Phoenix, Cat, Humans.
Mind, body, and soul must be framed in let thoughts flow like river rapids. How overwhelming.
Finally have the Jace badge pog.
Hey, the Chase badge. Hey, now thank you so much for the 1.5 sports. Alright, it could have been worse. That's hard cast, see what happens. I probably have drawn in the lock for the tokens anyways. Hopefully I don't have another Vanishing Verse. On-tap plan would be nice here. I can protect it. Not great, I mean, they're still getting 5 damage in and getting to loot a bad card away. I'm gonna do it now. They're gonna attack anyway, so... This way they don't get to loot twice. You get to loot once. Kind of annoying, you can't just try to get rid of and then they're in the different order. Like they were discarding a bunch of failed pushes. Vanishing Verse. Maybe they just forgot about the hull. Another healing. Now he's home. This cloth is not very good against rest in PA. Realized. Yeah, I need some Narset into Teferi action. Something along these lines. How many sweepers do I have left? Just one. I need to draw Narset to sweeper or Narset into Teferi. And I have 3, 4, 6. That's not an Narset. So many bad cards in my main. Maybe one rest in peace. Not a single drone in their list. Or they didn't draw them, more likely. Helix. Helix nothing. Archon? I mean, it blocks Niv, I guess. What's my least terrible card? I mean, Archon blocks Niv, but if they resolve with Niv, I'm not sure I'm winning. Pretty hard to win games when they resolve Niv. Isn't it fair better with lots of 2-man instants? I mean, it is, but still hard.
Consider the future, then strike.
I don't really care about Clothis. I'd rather draw cards. They only have a land, so it's not like they can play Niv right away. I need to just draw more good stuff. Yeah, I just need to minus and kill the Kabu again. Reiterate first.
Such a vile plan setting. Let thoughts flow like river rapids.
Well, not gonna miss the land drop this game. Sure. Like they're only good cards. I mean, to be fair, that would be pretty good. I mean, is there a reason to play the Niv deck? That card's was super busted. I'm not really, I mean, my deck, my removal lines up pretty poorly. Not having portable hole kind of sucks. Also have like a slight flood issue. You might have noticed. Enter for Clothis, yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Fairy.
Let's skip to the good part.
I wish people looked, I mean, the list is on the screen. I wish people took the time to look at the list before asking these questions.
Mind and body should move in unison. like wind and waves.
No.
I was not prepared for this. Hone your prowess. But focus and keep an open mind.
Greedy. Daily dose of Comrade. Or Comrade Narset in this deck. Yeah? Have you never heard that before? They're sleeping, yeah. It's the only bad part about the anthem. Feel bad for people who are just using in front of the stream.
If you wish to surrender now, meditate and prepare.
I've done maybe 2 damage to Teferi. I don't know what's best. I don't know, Jeskai control feels kind of mediocre. Feels always like, not always, but it feels kind of, this list feels pretty mediocre and like super open meta. Maybe it's better against like the 3-4 decks I think were most played, but I'm not even sure. They finally drew it. Damn. Felt like I needed to dodge like maybe one more draw step. I was in the clear. That's not the end of the world though. Guess I need to find a lot.
I shall miss your company.
And rest in peace for Clothis. Draw now.
You know what? I'm not done.
I mean, they hadn't drawn a Navy yet. They had to draw one at some point, right? And it was literally one draw later I win. Now the game is...
I train every day. No one is more prepared than me.
Oh, did Helix the... Oh, the Helix the Narset is just dead on board. Nice. Oh, wait, she was about to right-click concede. I can probably right-click concede. Actually,
I'm not going to sit this.
that's gonna be gas. Like perfect card. Probably not gonna be enough, but I don't think I'm gonna keep playing this deck on the ladder. I'd rather just play that deck against my teammates in the matchups I'm interested in than play some long matches against even Merfolk. I mean, I think Merfolk's probably kind of okay, actually. Niv I've just not been impressed with. Rest in peace or bust.
Time for a break.
Peace. Ooh.